Hey, what's happening? Rise here on Nalyo Gaming. In this video, we're going to be checking out Help Will Come Tomorrow on the PlayStation 4. Just jump right in. Alright, so we have new game settings and credits. Go with the new game. Alright, choose difficulty. You have Passenger. The Passenger level is the least demanding experience. Okay. Survivor. Survivor is an optimally balanced experience. Okay. Resident of Siberia. Let's see. Level is an experience directed to the most persistent players. All right. We're going to go with Survivor. We were all passengers of this speeding train. Divided into classes, corralled, confined in our own compartments. There was someone's story hidden in each of them. War, escape, adventure, fight for change. Subconsciously, however, we all felt that the end of this journey could be At that moment, all divisions disappeared, and our stories merged into one. Wow, that intro was super loud. We've barely escaped death. Alright, you know what? We'll have to check out the sound settings after. Because I turned the sound down. But now it's too low because that intro, like trailer, movie, whatever you want to call it, introduction was super loud. All right, so they're on the side of the track somewhere in the woods. He's saying we've barely escaped death. Can you hear the shots? They're killing other survivors. This is a replay from Znamsky Square. The Tsar supporters are opening fire to the proletarians. I'm going to butcher these names. I apologize. You are talking nonsense. They are just thugs or deserters. Don't talk so loudly because they'll hear us. We've run a long way. I think we can rest here and the snow will cover our footprints. Do you want to use the manual describing the mechanics of Help Will Come Tomorrow? Yes, no. Sure. The key aspect of the character's survival is satisfying their basic needs shown in the form of statuses: hunger, thirst, frost, fatigue. Each of them has its own individual effect on the character. To know them, you can hover over their icon. Press X to continue. This character is thirsty. There is a bit of clean water in your inventory. Give it to the thirsty character. Press the X button on the appropriate item from the inventory to pick it up. Press the X button on the character to use the item. You gotta do it on the actual character, not on the icon. Okay. Great, now let's move on to the character card. To do this, select one of the portraits from the panel on the left. Character card is a place where all the most important information about each character is located. The window is divided into 3 tabs. We will start from discussing the character section. Press X, okay. Each character belongs to one of 3 factions: aristocrat, revolutionary, or neutral. Faction affiliation defines the initial attitude of the character to each other and affects the course of night conversations around the campfire. Traits. Traits are the character's unique features. They appear during the game as a result of conversations, actions, or events. They can have both positive and negative impact on the outcome of the character's actions in the camp. Health. Health level can determine how many ailments a character can endure. Decrease of health to 0 means death. Morale means how much conflict and sacrifice a character can endure. High morale makes it possible to regain actual points lost in the morning by negative statuses. The morale level can be increased by performing actions corresponding to the character and in conducting dialogues in a manner consistent with the beliefs and nature of the character. Current character statuses are also visible in the character card. In addition to the basic statuses discussed earlier, the game has a number of special statuses, including, among other, disease, injuries, or mental states of the character. Some of them may have a time limit on a given number of days. Exceptional statuses may prevent from leaving the camp or block some actions. Okay. Action points represent the strength and readiness of the character to act. They are used as a result of taking actions in the camp, such as removing snow, building, creating items, cooking, exploring, or caring for other characters. A fully functional character starts a day with 3 action points. Every 2 negative statuses reduce the number by 1. This is where the slot for the character's clothes is located. The quality of its performance reduces the cooling of the character. The next tab, as part of the character card, is the relationships section. Use the tab. R1. Relationship section presents the attitude of the selected character toward other team members. Next to the portrait of a given character, there are 3 statistics specifying this relationship: trust, friendship, and credit. Alright. Let's see. Relationships affect quality of jointly performed actions. Alright. Go ahead, skipping a little bit. I can tell that this is pretty in-depth, and, well, we're going to have to kind of wing it and figure it out as we go. Alright, trust determines how much one character believes in the good intentions of the other. Friendship determines how much one character likes the other. Credit determines how much one character appreciates the skills and I can't say some of these words. Competence of the other. The last tab as part of the character card is my story section. Alright. This man looks like a high rank officer. There is determination in his eyes. In this section, you can learn more about the character. Okay. Let's move on. Close the character card. Alright, to survive, the characters will also have to take care of the camp. Within the camp, you can build 5 structures: campfire, shelter, workshop, quarantine, and fence. Press X to continue. Before building a new camp structure, or when it is buried as a result of the weather, the action of removing snow must be carried out. Select a zone where the campfire will be built. This is the campfire, the camp structure window. Before we can build and develop the camp structure, we need to clear the area where it is to be erected. To do so, you must perform the action remove snowbank. So let's move to its overview. Alright, remove snowbank. Alright, so you got to select an action. After remove the snowbank, we will be able to put a campfire. Okay, I get it. Currently selected action of removing snow is an action point for a single character, and its cost is 1 action point. Okay. This part contains the description of the currently selected action along with its effects. Alright, remove snowbank, this area, action requirements. Alright, lots and lots of reading. Optional tool is not required to perform action. Okay. Let's move on to performing a selected action. Okay, press square to manage characters. Okay. Great. As we don't have any additional tools, let's move on to confirming action. Okay. On snow. Alright, so those are all things that we're finding as we're clearing the snow. Okay, action of removing snow unlocked the possibility of erecting camp structures. Each such structure contains development tree in which building individual components unlocks new types of action and further improvements. Currently selected component makes it possible to perform the action of building a campfire. The selected action can be performed by 1 or 2 characters. If one character undertakes construction, the cost for it will be 3 action points. For the same work performed by 2 characters, the cost for each character will be equal to 1 action point. Okay. Right. Won't let me select it again. Choose a character. Makeshift campfire. Actions of building can be performed in two ways: makeshift and solid structures. Makeshift requires about half the components needed to build a structure, but its quality is much lower. Credit of the characters observing the work decreases. Okay, that makes sense. Alright, to perform the action of building the campfire, resources belonging to two resource groups are required: wood and structural elements. Okay. We must provide resources from the wood group with a total strength 8. Wow, this is in depth. Wow. Okay. Resource group, slot with the appropriate structural materials with required group strength is 6. All right, so we need to obviously, you need to find the right type of rocks to get a spark. All requirements for the performing action have been met. Okay. A button to confirm an action is now active. Press triangle to build a campfire. Alright, they're both -1. Camp morale went up. This character is weak and gets tired quickly. Okay, good to know. Perfectionist. The character prefers to do things precisely. The quality of their construction is higher and often gains credit, while their morale increases when making solid structures. Unfortunately, morale drops during the makeshift action and after each small action. They have a chance to waste an additional AP. Okay. Sparing. This character has a chance to regain some of the ingredients from the construction and development recipes. Campfire has been built thanks to the work together. Relations between the workers changed. All right, witnesses, meaning people present in the campfire. Meaning people present in the camp were happy to see a solid construction. As such, their recognition for the builders increased. After building a construction, you get an option to repair a construction will become damaged by the effects of a weather or events. Okay. Constructions wear and tear is presented by quality bar in the upper right corner. To begin repair action, select repair from action list. Now that the campfire has been built, we can light a fire to warm up. Sometimes the fact of burning fire may be one of the costs of the action. Close the window. How do I get the cursor? Perfect. The area of the campfire has been prepared. All right, so now we need to see. Found some resources lying in the snow. You can view them in the materials section of the inventory panel. Inventory is divided into 3 sections: food and beverages, building materials, and equipment and tools. Select materials section. Light the fire. Use the fallen needles located in the inventory in the materials section. The characters are warmed up now, but everything has a price. The renegades and dangerous predators moving around. The area will be attracted to our camp by its visibility. The visibility of the camp, apart from the campfire level, is influenced by the number of people in the camp and current weather. To reduce your visibility, you can lower the fire by clicking the minus icon next to the campfire. It will then be reduced by 5%. Weather, apart from the impact of the visibility on the camp, affects the condition of the character's chances of losing their expedition and camp structures every day. Example, by covering them or damaging them and affecting their quality. Okay. Camp morale means how consistent, determined, and loyal are the people in the camp. Okay. Improving individual character morale and relationships during conversations between them increase the camp morale. Camp morale has a significant impact on the course of some events. Knowing the basics of gameplay, use much action points as possible. When you want to end a day phase, press a button in the upper right corner or press R1 to begin the night phase. All right. That is a lot. That is a lot to get used to. So, settings. All right, there's the music. We can turn the music back up because, yeah, that intro video, the overall sound was so loud. It was like crazy how loud it was. You might not even be able to hear my voiceover, like how loud it was. Wow, this slider is not easy to... Okay. Alright, so we have a campfire. We can reduce it to 5 if you want. Let's see here. Sir Edward Gray. Close my story. This owner of impressive and well-groomed mustache looks like a foreigner. Health, morale, trust, friendship, credit, trust. Okay. Okay, removal of snowbank. After removing the snowbank, we will be able to put a camp structure in its place. Optional tool. Using shovel gives the chance to regain the action point. We have a shovel? I don't think we do. Unsnow. Yeah, we don't have a shovel. Pick an item. No, we don't have one, so unsnow with triangle. I want him to undo the... Maybe, let's see. Can I build a shovel, maybe? Vodka. Cigarette. Edible root. Alright, let's see what these characters look like as far as their health and stuff. Status is she's cold. Okay. What's her clothes situation? What else do we have? Split wood, stones, sticks, clay, a rag, string. Okay. Protection against wind, securing the area, setting snares, and collecting brushwood. It looks like we need to make a shovel, because I keep having... Wait, what was that? What was that? Who's the character? There we go. You gotta move the character over there to have him do the action. Okay. Makeshift fence. This requires what? We don't have any tools yet, so... Split wood. No. Yeah, we don't have any of that stuff yet. So we're gonna just... We cleared it, but we'll just leave it be. Diary. In the diary window, there are essential changes in the camp saved, as well as course of events and dialogues. Here you can recall the course of recent events in the game. We got some more clay. Or attention span. When this character performs the same action the second or third time on a given day, they reduce their morale this way. Well, stop being lazy, dude. You want to survive or what? I mean, what the heck? Okay. Makeshift simple lining. The lining makes it possible to rest and reduce the fatigue of the characters. Additionally, each character in the camp regenerates the fatigue for every unused action point. Unlocks the action rest. Optional tool. Using an object from the tool group increases the quality of the structure made. Okay. We don't have any tools yet, though, so... Okay, so I'm thinking... Let's see. Can we make... Rag. Can we turn the rag into something? His morale, health. Okay, his health is good. I'm gonna have him. Oh, we got something new. Workbench. Oh, I don't want to make a... Well, I guess we're going to make a workbench because that's probably where we will... We don't have the tools yet, though. We need tools. We make tools. Root. Some bark. Makeshift bed. A warm corner away from the camp hustle and bustle makes it possible to regenerate. Gathering strength slightly reduces fatigue and restores a bit of health. Unlocks the action gather strength. Okay. We have 18, so we have enough of that, but we don't have enough material. Oh, we do. Putting the canvas or leather into rags allows you to make better use of this material. Okay. Okay, so now what? Now I can... Very low morale. Wow. I'd better work with someone else. These people are ridiculous. They really are. They're ridiculous. We need to make a bed. Maybe we need more. Yeah, we need more stuff, I think. But everything's uncovered. Wait, what's this? What's this? Twisted ankle. He has a twisted ankle? Oh, shoot. Indigestion. And she's cold. Alright, let's put a little, bark, fuel, or food for the for the desperate. May cause indigestion. Yeah, let's use it for fuel. Warm them up a little bit. Edible root, okay. Alright, they each got one. If you run out of food, you will have to eat it. Hunger, slight decrease, okay. Alright, so how do I pick an item? Okay. Let's do this. How do I actually make it? Build. Yeah, okay. We got that. So how do I actually build it now? Okay, let's do it. Do it! Build it! What the heck? Why won't it? We don't have a tool. That's fine. Okay. Wait a minute. It's just him that's not fond? Oh well. Deal with it. How do we get them to build? Yeah, I can't get them to do anything. Darn it. He's still cold. He's hurt. Maybe because they don't have any action points left. So let's do this. Let's try to do... She has action points left. Okay. But how do I get her to do it? Oh, I need one more person with one. I need one more person who has one. Is it her? She might have one left. It is. Okay, now we can build it, right? Build. An item. Okay, now build it. Oh my, why is this so hard? Oh, they're doing it. They're doing it. Finally. I was able to make the makeshift one, not the solid one. I don't know why, but I couldn't. At least we'll have a bed. Team worker. This character likes to cooperate. When they perform an action together with another character, they increase their own and their comrades' morale. Okay, good. It's a little confusing. I mean, we're figuring it out, though. It's slow going. Definitely interesting. Sparing. This character has a chance to regain some of the ingredients from the construction and develop recipes. Taylor. This character has a chance to recover AP when making clothes. In the sack. I can't stand you. Oh, great. Now they can't stand each other. The component has already been built. Okay, good. Alright, so now they have nothing left. Nighttime? Are you sure you want to end the day without using all of your character's action points? Unused action points reduce the character's fatigue at the end of the day if a shelter is built in the camp. Cancel. I don't know what else I can do, really. Yeah, I'd say let's just save that point. I don't know if that's going to be good or not, but we're going to save it anyway. Alright, when not sleeping, the characters sitting by the fire have conversations with each other. During one night, you can start 2 topics. Each topic is an opportunity to get to know the character better, discover their traits, or change relationship between the interlocutors. I don't know that word. Some dialogues can unblock new topics or even tasks related to the characters. Select one of the above topics to start a conversation. Alright, let's wait for the patrol, crash, and slaughter. Maria's introduction. Let's check the Northern River. Sir Edward's introduction. Sir Edward. Bloody hell. What an adventure. Almost like in 1910 when Azerbaijani fighters derailed my train. Or as on Wadi Hafla in 1902. Only then it was the boiler that exploded. Have you participated in many rail disasters, mister? +5 to him. Gray Edwards Gray. Indeed, I've had many adventures. Brave. This character has nerves of steel and is less likely to be shocked. Oh, it's him. I thought it was a soldier. Okay. I try to avoid only those in which nobody survives. Haha. Dimitri's introduction, Anna's introduction. I'm cold. Get me out of here. Maybe you'd like some caviar? I beg your pardon. Ooh, she didn't like that. Haha, easy, miss. A bit of humor would do no harm in this situation. Humor? I'm frozen to the bone. Please do something. My poor Viera, she would bring my fur now, and she would brew chai with Iraq. But those butchers, oh, my poor Viera and Aunt Natasha. Crying won't bring them back to life. You should worry about yourself now. Why did we leave St. Petersburg? We should have stayed at the estate of Prince Ukensky. Ah, Auntie, I should have accepted his proposal. End day summary. Little tally of a bunch of symbols I don't understand, so let's skip that. Camp morale went down a little bit, tiny bit. See what happens the next day. Day 2. Gunfire went silent. Renegades have withdrawn from the crash site, so it's now somewhat safe to leave the camp. To send expedition for the purpose of obtaining new resources and exploring nearby area, press the map button in the upper left corner or press L1. Map screen is where you will manage expeditions to send out a team. Press square. Alright, he has a twisted ankle. After assigning a character, No, I don't want him to go with her. After assigning a character, we can add some camp resources to their equipment, equip them with clothes, and in an expedition with 2 people, check their relations. Confirm an expedition of pressing X. Panel of the currently selected expedition is located in the bottom left corner. Here you can see the characters included in the expedition, view their inventory, and perform the search action of the zone where the expedition takes place. You are currently in the camp zone that cannot be searched. To move the adjacent tile, select one of the 6 zones. Okay, we're going to go here. Every move on the map increases the risk of getting lost, okay? Perform search zone by pressing triangle. In this window, you can see items collected in the search, okay? Press square to take everything. Note that the search action, in addition to risk of getting lost, has also increased the level of zone threat. The higher the zone threat level, the more interested in it will the renegades, or more interested the renegades will be. You can continue the expedition. When you feel that it's safe to return to the camp, you can either move manually through the zones or press circle. Why did you go down? We were going to go up. Oh no, that's camp. That's where we went. Okay. Dwee. Unknown zone. Danger level easy. Search it. Take all. Done. Come back. The expedition happily returned to the camp. They managed to collect so much. Okay. Excuse me. All right, what do we got now? Tell me we got some food. Poisonous mushroom. My skin turned blue from the cold. Berries, one of the few tasty things. All right, let's see who's the hungriest. Okay, we need to add some fuel to the fire and warm up. Split wood. Bark. Add fuel. Bark. Add fuel. Bark. Warm up real good. Alright. Alright, so let's... How do we look at the characters again? Character. Health. Status. He's hungry. He's hungry. They're all hungry, obviously. She's tired. He's got a hurt ankle. Okay, so... Give them each a root again. It just gave you food. Events are special moments in the game that can appear randomly. They can be the result of dialogues, characters' stories, critical characters' morale, findings on the map, or confrontation with the renegades or the wild animals. Events can relate to one or more characters, okay? During an event, you will have to make many often difficult choices. Okay, first Scott, then Shackleton. Now it's time for Gray. Show these unfledged Russians that the Englishman is not afraid of winter. After all, it's just a bit of wind and snow. Scott reached the pole and Shackleton swam on an ice floe. So a stroll through the woods is Sunday picnic. In fact, you could even climb the closest grove running. There will be more time for collecting. Indeed, it's a trifle. You could, but you don't have to. The English don't like sprints. Could, but you don't have to. The English, yeah, let's not. You are the ultimate predator here, and the predator retains energy and runs only after game. You don't see any animals here, so there is no need to run. Mark. There's the train. Unknown zone, danger level risky. Unknown resources. Dangerous. Average. Search. Oh, I forgot to search that area I was just in. I forgot to press triangle. Take all. Done. Take all. Done. Oh, we got the thickest east of the camp has seemed quite enchanted before, and what about how when it's getting dark? You know what path leads to the camp, but to walk it is a little scary. Branches comb your hair, and between the trunks, evil spirits seem to be whispering. You tell yourself that it's just the wind whistling in the tree thicket, but in response from among the trees, you can hear soft laughter. Who's there? You're checking the source of laughter. You are running to the camp. You are looking for a hideout. Who's there? You've examined the matter. This must be the blizzard. It's just the dense branches, twisted tree trunks, and deep hollows that make the gusts of wind break, making strange sounds. Unfortunately, you will have to spend the night in the ghostly grove because, in the dark, you will no longer find the camp. A small consolation is a fact that probably none of the renegades will dare to go to this place. Oh no. Alright, well, since he's stuck out there, we should at least give him something. We should give him some ripped off piece of canvas, moss, needles, cones, scrap metal, psychedelic mushrooms. Not nutritious, but allows you to forget about the cold. Siberia for a moment. Hunger slight decrease. Sure, let's do it. Oh, it won't let me do anything with it? Oh, I just deleted it by accident. Shoot, I just deleted it. Oh, I screwed up. I didn't mean to delete it. Oh, man. Yeah, I did not mean to delete it. L1, back. Well, they're gonna have to wait till he gets back. Let's, end the day. Sir Edward is not here. What happened? Did he announce that he'd be hunting until late? No, he didn't confide in me anyway. I think that something has finally eaten him, or he went to negotiate with those bandits and overestimated the charm of his mustache. Each dialogue, okay. Most certainly wouldn't leave us. That's exactly what I expected of him. He won't leave us. He most certainly wouldn't leave us, and if he went to negotiate with the bandits, they could have imprisoned him. Maybe, but it's not our concern. Oh, he thought that you could speak to the Russians like natives in wild countries. Such miscalculation. Poor man. If anyone was to negotiate with these barbarians, it's him. For this, you need the experience of an adventurer and distance. Look up for him, okay. Well, there is nothing to worry about. Tomorrow he'll be back as the chief of the renegades, just like in the adventure novel by Fenimore Cooper in May Read. We could use some optimism and faith that our story will end positively. By the way, did he take his diary? Maybe we should check if he's not a British spy. Stop it. That's completely ridiculous. For his introduction, Crash Slaughter, Dimitri's introduction, Anna's voyage. Let's wait for the patrol intro. Alright. The enemy outnumbers you. Better armed and knows the area. Warmonger. This character likes when something is going on, even if it doesn't have a positive effect. We have to secure the area. I will determine the order of patrols and changing the watch at night. Does anyone have any weapons? Captain, we are not a troop of soldiers, and we will not become it, even under such a respectable command. Nonsense. The situation has turned all of us into soldiers, and the warriors need a commander. I protest. Soldiering is for men. Women are become widows. Less talking, more action. I take over the first watch, and at dawn, we will look for sharp stones and metal fragments so that we can sharpen the perches and arrows. End day summer. Okay, skip that. Day 3, let's get him back. Get some food. He's got some metal. Maybe we can make something out of it. The expedition happily returned to the camp. They managed to collect so much. Okay. So we need to... My foot. I can't walk it off. Structure. Scrap metal. Stones. Clay. Clay? Wood. Yeah, that should do it. So what do we do now? Build. What the heck? What is the problem here? Okay, so build it. We don't have tool. Manage characters. Alright. There we go. Knife, hammer, shovel, torch, rag, string, rope. Perfect. Okay. The component has already been built. Perfect. Okay, so we need hammer. Create a hammer, yes. shovel, rag. Occasionally, a cost of an action can vary depending on the amount of used resources. Okay. Rag, rope, string. Rag. Cutting the canvas or leather into rags allows you to make better use of the material. We need more materials. Okay. Easy. You have found the wild game trace in one of the zones. You hunt it, enter its zone, but remember that without proper equipment, it can be very hard to hunt. If you fail, the animal will run into another zone. Wild animals, just like the renegades, can move every day. What is that picture of? Oh, it's an animal. Okay. I just noticed it's like a bunny or a deer or something. You don't understand why it was you that had to leave the camp. Find a place sheltered from the wind and wait. Go faster. Go faster. The wind is relentless, but the sooner you gather what you need, the sooner you will return. Silent snow-covered forest. Try to track it down, maybe another time. We don't have any way to take it down, so you give up for now. It's better to come back here when you have more time and better equipment. Useless. Useless. Totally useless. Poisonous mushrooms. We have no more moves left. We're all super cold. don't have enough. Need 2 people. I don't think I can make it, but let's see if it lets me. No, won't let me. Nighttime conversations. Why isn't there Maria by the fire? After all, you didn't appoint her to go for fuel. Anyway, too dark to leave the camp. You call quietly, but the silence answers you. She's not around. Was she so unreasonable to go out now looking for her brother? Earlier, you tried to talk her out of it. She may really run to the wreckage. Let's follow her. She will draw less attention by herself. Well then, let's wait. Maria has to face the music. If more people come out at night, there's a greater chance that something will happen to someone, or you will attract the attention of renegades. Alright, you have grit on your teeth and wait until... You have to grit your teeth and wait until morning. Okay. Wait for patrol. Let's check to the northern river. Let's check the northern river. Why should we stick in the forest and cold when we were still driving? A bend or of a river could be seen in the north. We have to get to it. Continue through the night conversations. Have you seen the rivers? They are icebound. How do you want to float? That's true. Nonsense. We haven't got a team. We will harness you instead of the dogs. This is nonsense. Anyway, ice would definitely break down in the end. Camp morale is way down. Let's move to the train wreckage. Went to look for her brother. She's an idiot. Show a little compassion. Okay. Come on. Mean. The character often releases frustration. Look at it from a different angle. Maria probably won't come back. End of the day summary. Okay, let's skip that. Camp morale is way, way down. You might find her brother. Okay. So let's do this. We have a hammer, right? Mold. It was edible before. It probably is now. But only for the bravest ones. We need to go on an expedition. Makeshift fence. You know what? We're not going to build that right now. We're going to go on it. We're going to go here. No, his ankle's busted. He's going to stay here. He's coming with me. And he's coming with me. There is a renegade patrol near your expedition. It is best to avoid a direct meeting. If your expedition enters the zone where the patrol is, or it goes to your expedition, an event related to confrontation will appear. The renegades, just like wild animals, can change their position on the map every day. So do we leave, or... I'm searching it. Whatever happens, happens. Take all. When you leave the grove, quite unexpectedly, you come across a young man with a rifle, busy extracting the weasel from the trap. I think he's surprised as you are, although he's actually still a kid. You remember that he was sided with the renegades during the train robbery. The boy is aiming a gun at you, but his face is full of terror. Try to negotiate, run while he hesitates, throw yourself at him. Relax, man. It doesn't have to end this way. You try not to make sudden movements. The man grits his teeth and tries to shoot, but at the same time, takes a step back. Let's pretend we haven't seen each other. We will go on our way, and you will go your way, and we will not meet each other again, okay? The boy is aiming for a while, but he hasn't shot you. Allow yourself to take a few steps back. The rogue finally turns on his heels and runs away towards the dark Taiga. Get away from here as soon as possible. Take the weasel and snares. You grab the weasel and run away to the dark Taiga. You are very lucky. Take all. Okay. Can we eat now? Got a lot of these rotten mushrooms. Moss. What do we got here? Weasel. Bugs. Disgusting, but that's still protein. Yuck, awful. But what can a man do? Yuck. Alright. Mushroom, eaten raw, it will probably cause indigestion, but it's better than starvation. Edible root. Weasel. Can't use. That should do it. Why can't it? Why won't it let me build it? Nope. I need another person, and we don't have any action points left. Damn, your leg is still in worse condition than you assumed. Oh boy. Keep up appearances and show no weakness. Doesn't make sense. Now grab a stick and let your leg rest. Feeling but in your toes, and the pain has moved to your metatarsus, but you cannot show weakness. You are responsible for these people. Plan to find a solid stick. Grab a stick and let your leg rest. A good leader knows when to say enough. Sucks. Get what we can and bounce. Alright, what did he get? Man, so much of this. Got one bug. Moss. Weasel. Roots. Mushroom. Can't use. Give him each a cigarette. And call it a night. Kind of rough that we only get like one action point each per day. Let's check the hand car. Locomotive will not start, but a hand car was attached to the last car. We could use it to get out of here. And we will go away toward the setting sun. Come on. The hand car is derailed. We will not be able to put it on the track. What if it isn't derailed? Okay. So now they are chopped meat. Even if some of the horses survived the catastrophe, they were probably taken by the bandits. So instead of checking it, you'd rather sit here idle. What's wrong with you? Easy, Captain. Well, what's the plan then? Well, what's the plan then? First, you reconnaissance, and then you prepare a plan. We need a volunteer to examine the last car. I nominate Captain Sokolov. Edward and Betty? Do you think they will come back? Who, the bandits? Are you afraid, sir? No, I'm just thinking what I could do to them if I had my loyal Betty with me. Oh, it's his gun. The woman is supposed to defend you, sir? This is my shotgun. Look for Betty. It's too risky. We have to check that. We have to check that. We have to check that. Such a faithful companion comes once in a lifetime. Alright, end day summary. Skip it. Morale is so far down, but what can I do? I mean, I gave him cigarettes. Why couldn't, or cigars? Why couldn't they just smile for once? Oh, just the two of them. One of them's gone. Where'd she go? Where did she go? He is, I don't know what his deal is. Unconscious. You can revive them with care action or meeting critical needs. Starvation. Can't use. Yuck. Give him some vodka. I don't know where what's her name went. What are these? Find Maria at the site of the train crash. Escape to the west. Dimitri wants to check the back of the train himself. Search the car south of the camp for Sir Edward's weapons. Yeah, that's the one I want to do. But where did what's her name go? She just left? I heard the voices approaching people on time. Okay. Fortunately, the group goes far enough so as not to see any of your tracks. Okay. Where's that last car? Is it here? Go here. Never. A man does not trust the false silence of the taiga. A sneaking beast will not break a twig. It will not stamp on a dry patch of moss. It will not jostle a stone. In silence, literally, everything can be lurking. Wait, even all night. Going back in the dark is suicide. Go even in the dark. Staying in the woods for the night is suicide, yeah. You make awfully long detours, but at least a quick pace allows you to keep warm and cheerful. You reach the camp just before dark. There is no more howling here. Maybe the wolves have left the valley. So, man. We're back at camp. He's unconscious. Oh, she's right behind him. Was she unconscious behind him the whole time and I just didn't see her? Because I didn't see her face. Face is like in his butt. Well, looks like it's just me. Up to me. She's dehydrated. Weak drinker. This character is not a drinking partner. They have a higher chance of getting drunk status. I don't care if she gets drunk. I just want her to chill. Like come back to life or something. I don't know what else to do. He's gonna be talking to himself at night. Alone in the camp. Bronze PlayStation trophy. I'm definitely gonna die alone. I mean, they were worthy companions. Yeah, I think they're gonna die. I don't think I can fulfill my mission. That's depressing. Yeah, she died. All right. It's snowing. Oh, we have a gravestone for Anna. Oh, no, now I'm freaking laying down. Oh, come on, really? Give him everything. Give him all we got. I gotta revive him. No. We gotta revive him. Warm him up. Oh, man. He's done for. We got nobody to do anything. We're done. That's it. Our mission's over. Give him the poison mushrooms. See you later, buddy. Look at all the things stacked up. I don't know what to do. Smoke all the cigarettes. Smoke them if you got them. Give him the rest of the poison mushrooms. Oh, man. This sucks. Got nobody to go on the mission. There's nothing left to do but wait to die. Let it go out. Sir Edward. Sorry, buddy. I tried, man. I tried. Oh, that's too bad. I should have let him die out. Maybe I would have got a PlayStation trophy for it, as sad as that sounds. What an in-depth game, man. There was a lot of reading. There's a lot to it. It's a challenge. It is such a challenge. But definitely cool. Definitely cool. I like these point-and-click games. I always have. Alright, so that's where I'm going to end my first gameplay with help. Will come tomorrow here on the PlayStation 4. I appreciate you watching on Nalyo Gaming. If you haven't already done so, please click that like button. Let me know in the comment section what you think. Share with your friends. Follow me on Twitter at RiseUp44 and at Nalyo Gaming. And please consider subscribing to me here on Nalyo Gaming. So just to let you know, I was provided with a game key thanks to the developer and publisher. So a shout out to everybody involved. It's definitely a unique game. And like I was saying, I really enjoy point-and-click games. I just have since I was a kid. And even like, look at this right here. Their title screen, their credits menu, it has the developers all around the fire with their dog. It's pretty cool. I like that little nod, that little touch. But yeah, overall, pretty cool, simple game. Well, I say simple. It's got a simple look to it, but it's definitely not simple. It's super in-depth. There's tons of menus and just like different layers to it. And it seems like you really got to think out, your steps, and you got to try to think ahead, and just like you are in dire circumstances. You are really trying to survive, and it's not easy. And I didn't even make it, more than a couple days, and started losing members, and it just didn't go so good. But we got a couple PlayStation trophies, and we got a little bit of a taste for what Help Come Tomorrow is all about. I hope you enjoyed. If you have any questions, I'll do my best to answer them. Just leave them in the comment section below. I really do hope you enjoyed. And yeah, we'll leave it there, and I'll see you guys next time.